Yep.
What is up, y'all? Olivia Moody here. We are back with another episode of Pass the Spread, happening every single week. I am joined by some guests today. Bookit's very own Nick Yahl. I can't seem to get him off of this segment that we're doing, but Nick, welcome back. And we have Mikey over again. He made his debut yesterday, and he's back for more. And I'm not sure if I'm excited or nervous, but Mikey over, welcome back.
Listen, you guys might want to start putting like a passcode on these meetings or something, because I don't think you should let me in here more than once a week. But I'm ready to go. I got some hot picks and I got some hot takes. So let's get into it.
Hey, Mikey,
hopefully your record's better than it's been so far.
Oh, mister, it's gonna be a close game with no defense yesterday. Okay, Nick.
Oh, yeah, I do have to say, Mikey over, he was pretty close with that Alabama Ohio State game, but yeah, I mean, he did redeem himself last night, Nick. You got to give credit where it's due.
Yeah, Nick.
That's in the past.
My eyes and give me my credit.
We're talking about today. We don't look in the past. We're talking about today.
Well, then let's talk about today, and we'll see how Mikey over and Nick Yahl compare today. Let's start with, we have a Book It squad play happening today. We have the OKC money line. The Thunder are taking on the Spurs. I want you guys to rank that lock. Is it a 1? 1 is like a 100-year-old lock. It's rusty. It provides zero security. Or 10, it is industrial steel, and you need to book it. OKC money line, Mikey, rusty lock or industrial steel?
I think I just have one question for you, Liv. Is DeMar DeRozan still listed as out for that game?
Yeah, he's out.
I mean, that's a game over then Oklahoma City. That's a 10 out of 10 lock. Industrial steel, whatever you want to call it. That's an absolute lock. I'm locking that one in.
Okay, I love it. Nick, are you riding that, or are you fading Mikey over tonight?
We are not backing up the Brinks truck to the National Treasury anytime soon. I think this is more of a slightly worn bicycle. Shai Gilgeous has been performing quite nice, but on San Antonio's side, LaMarcus Aldridge dropped 20 against Minnesota, 28 a couple days ago against the Lakers. OKC, a small lineup, and so will they be able to handle them? I don't know, but it's the Book It squad play, so I'm going to go ahead and ride my slightly rusty bicycle with the team.
Lock it up. OKC money line, Book It squad play. If you want squad plays, we pretty much have them every single day on the Book It app. So download that and check them out and see if you want to ride or fade. We don't care either way. Nuggets at Nets. The Nuggets. Ooh, please don't tell me what I don't want to hear. Who do we like? Nets are favored by 1 tonight. Nick, let's start with you. What do you like here in this matchup?
I think the line's right here. Pretty much a pick 'em. Very balanced. Two teams that are playoff contenders. Certainly, the Nets do have KD back after COVID, but they're still without Kyrie. Looks like he was misbehaving, doing some maskless entertainment at a birthday party with family. So he's not going to be in tonight or probably for the next few games. But I'm going to go with the Nets in this one. I think having KD back, they're hungry for a winner. They screwed me when they had KD and Kyrie out against the Sixers when they beat them. So you get KD back now. That bench has been deep for the Nets and has been performing quite nice. So they get KD back. I'm going to roll with the Nets -1 in this one. Sorry, Liv.
Nick, I hated everything that just came out of your mouth. But anyways, moving on. Mikey over. Tell me what I want to hear, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, as a lifelong Nets fan that just retired his fandom this year due to the decisions of bringing on some players that I'm not a huge fan of and offloading some players that I was a big fan of, I just want absolutely nothing to do with this Nets team. So if you're asking me to pick, Liv, I'm hammering the Nuggets just for personal reasons, honestly.
I love it. I love it. And they tell you not to bet with your heart, but sometimes you just got to.
It's the only way I do it. So it's the only way we have fun over here.
Okay. Wow. I love that answer. I like the Nuggets all day long. Maybe not because I think they're going to win, but because I like them more. So who knows?
Hit the air horn.
Oh.
Cue air horn? Cue air horn?
Hit the air horn for that one.
I need the air horn.
There we go. Moving on. We have the Mavericks versus the Hornets. Now, we've seen this matchup before, and it did not end well for the Mavericks. Predictions on what we may see here in this rematch. Mikey, you first.
Yeah, I mean, There's an old adage that says actions speak louder than words. So I'm just going to go ahead and put a little action in this here show. And I absolutely love the Charlotte Hornets in this matchup. I think Lamelo Ball is going to be an all-star for the next couple decades, and I think they're going to absolutely hand one to the Mavericks. So this would be my silly lay show. Lock it up, Hornets.
I didn't realize that we asked you to bring props to the segment.
No, Liv, it's just something I live by, and I think this action speaks a lot louder than any words I could have said. So
I respect it. Nick, what do you think we'll see from this rematch?
Well, despite Mikey Over's piss poor record at 1-4, he is still positive, up 2 units on this one, and it was because of the Ball brothers, his big Ball brothers lay. For whatever you think about the big baller brand of the Ball brothers, I hated this kid when he was in high school and doing his thing, but Lamelo Ball is the real deal. 22 points last time out against the Mavs. Mavs are winners of 4 of the last 5, and the Hornets have won 4 in a row. So this is going to be, again, probably a closer competition than we think. Maybe even under that, like a 1 or a 2-point game. So I am going to ride with Mikey over and the points with the Hornets in the plus 4.5 where it currently sits.
I like it. Mikey over, I might be riding it with you. I'm pretty convinced right now. I know.
Yelling a squad play from past the spread?
I think so. I think we might be cooking something up here. We may have to post it on Book It later. Last but not least, let's wrap it up with some basketball talk to kind of finish this off. What has been looking at the schedule and the records that we have so far, which team has either screwed your bets or has been a shockingly reliable team to bet on? I would love to know what team has shocked you the most. Nick, you first.
Yeah, on the screwing my bet side of things, the Sixers were one of the hottest teams out of the gate. And once Kyrie was out of that game that they played the other night where Brooklyn actually came out and won, I went with the Sixers on the money line, not even the spread. I went with Sixers money line and the under 223. I'm like, okay, this is a safe bet. The Nets are going to come out. They don't have KD. They don't have Kyrie. They're not going to score a lot of points. And they just put a whooping down. So the Sixers have been screwing me so far this year, even as one of the better teams in the NBA. I think the most shocking, not in a good way, but the most shocking thing I've seen so far in the NBA is Brad Beal and his performance for the Washington Wizards. He's putting up 39 points, averaging 39 a night for the Wizards. He had 60 the other night in a loss. He is doing everything, plus having Russ there. They can't figure it out. They can't figure out how to win games. They're in the bottom of the barrel right now, bottom of the A. And Brad Beal's got to be pissed. My guy, my St. Louis guy. He is just carrying that team. They can't find winners. I think that's pretty shocking.
Nice. Mikey over, what about you? Most shocking team that you've had to deal with this year?
Yeah, I think the most shocking thing I've actually heard is Nick saying that he likes the Sixers. I mean, that might be one of the hottest takes I've heard in a long time. But I think the most shocking team to me right now has been the Golden State Warriors. No one was really giving him a chance coming out of the gate with Clay hurting his knee again. But, Steph Curry, the guy just can't stop. He just can't stop. He's like a leaky faucet. It's annoying. It won't stop. You need to call someone to come stop it, but he's not stopping anytime soon. And if Kelly Oubre ever figures out how to lift that cover that's over the net for him, this Warriors team is going to take some huge strides. They've been my shock of the season, and I've been loving riding with the Warriors this far.
Okay, you brought up Kelly Oubre. I've got to bring something up. I saw on the Book It app that somebody said taking under for him. I think they played tonight and taking the under 13.5 points for him. Mikey over, you love yourself some prop bets. Are you riding that, or do you think that is a bad idea?
That's actually funny you say that, Liv, because I was on FanDuel today looking over some absolutely silly player props, and I saw Kelly Oubre 13.5, and I thought, yeah, I'm going to smash that. So I hit the over on that, actually. And then also, just a little taste for my listeners out there that are looking to make some money tonight. I love Jordan Clarkson over 15.5 as well. Coming off the bench, he's been a spark plug for the Cavs. And I actually got the line for Karis LeVert at 19.5, smashed the over. I think it moved to 20.5. And if I were you, I would still smash that. So those are my player props for tonight. Just a sneak peak.
I was going to say, did you just give us a sneak peek into the silly lay show here on Top?
I may have. Somebody called it
Hey,
false.
Wow.
let me tell you, I had Steph Curry. I took him as MVP before the season on that plus money coming off an injury, and he's just machine. So hopefully he keeps that shit up.
Nick did call this at the beginning of Past the Spread season. He talked about Steph Curry and the MVP, the likelihood of that and the value there. So you guys might be onto something here.
Might be onto something. I don't think Nick is on to anything other than Steph Curry being the possible MVP, but I think that was a good take, Nick. I give you credit for that one.
Relax, buddy. I'll ride Lamelo with you, but doesn't mean we agree on anything else.
Well, fellas, thanks for joining me again on Past the Spread. Mikey, I'm not sure. We'll have to do a little meeting, Nick and I, on whether or not you've claimed your spot here on this Past the Spread segment. But it's been great having you.
Hope that meeting goes well.
I think I'm gonna ride with you tonight on a lot of the things that you said. I'm a little scared for that, but I think it could be good.
Let's do it, Liv.
All right.
I would never lead you astray, except when I do, and then you can't blame me.
Well, thanks for joining us, guys. And we will be back for another episode of Past the Spread in the next few days.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.